Welcome back, everyone, to the MLG Season 2 Play-In Tournament. Of course, 2 teams from this tournament are going to advance on forward to MLG Season 2 COD League. Let's go ahead and jump into the action now. Joining me, of course, for this broadcast has been my good friend Maze. So let's hop into the action. Vex versus ErupT going on right now. Search and destroy Warhawk. As we're on board with Pluto, he's able to find one player. That was going to be a kill there. Illegal is going to be the one taken out in turn. And Huddle will be dropped, so it's going to be a 3v3 affair for both teams.
Absolutely right, and I love the play by Vex right off the bat. An alpha push, unconventional if you talk to a lot of players that love that Bravo bomb, but they rushed it with assault rifles so they could win those long picks. And right now it's an even man count here for both teams. 3v3 situation is Slack is that demolitions expert with that bomb, and he's just going to overextend very intelligently over to Bravo as the cat's out of the bag on Alpha already.
They have time to work with, Maze, and I think that's the best part about this, right? So now, this play is going to rely on whether or not Pluto can get this kill. Oh, he's going to get picked off, but that could have given him enough time to think that they were going to push A. And you can see the mid, right? Right now, you have 2 players in the mid. It is going to be up to Slack, though. That was a very interesting play there, getting aggressive with 2 ARs. He's going to find one around the corner, and that's not going to do it there. As ErupT comes up big, Zuma showing his search and destroy prowess with 3 kills in that one. He could have gotten the ace, but Legal robbed him of that pleasure. You know, but I just want to say, in case you guys are Redditors out there and you happen to be watching, there is an awesome thread going on for MLG COD League Season 2. It's actually hashtag MLG COD League Season 2 Play-In Tournament. And I'm frequently going through that thread and seeing what you guys are talking about. So I'll be bringing up some topics as the show goes on and talking about what you guys are talking about. So who do you want to look at here now, Maze?
Well, I want to look at Zuma because he is so aggressive. And look at this. He's got the L115 sniper rifle. You know that he wants to get those shots on target. He's got overkill, which means he can play both roles very effectively. And that's how you watch overextensions from the enemy team effectively. Pluto, though, is going to get a 2-piece, Legal and Perplexed, already cleaned up, leaving Vex and Zuma to do all the work all by themselves.
I'll have Vex highlighted there. He's going to be yellow, and then the white arrow will be Zoom at the top left of your screen there on the map. And that play, that rush that looked so promising, ended up getting stopped very short. Let's actually see what's up with Zuma here. Finding one player, that's going to be with that Remington, 1 kill in the bag, and another one right around the corner. You're seeing that same play that Vex did before, actually. And as soon as that bomb goes down, shot right around the corner, that's going to be Saint. He did that same play to AOX in that same exact spot. That's going to tell people watching and moving forward, before you plant, check that spot out. But even if you do decide to check that spot out, and Zuma's going to be in a 1v1 right here, or 1v2, oh, he doesn't see that player on his left who's going to get picked off. But just, you know, for food for thought, anyone who's looking at this game and thinking, how does Vex play Search Warhawk on defense when you push A? Look at Saint.
That's exactly right. They're literally playing that defensive round like they're playing offense. It really completely changed the game for ErupT. They just did not expect it. And that's why mid-street wasn't even challenged. They knew that there was going to be someone overlooking mid-street, and they played that beautifully. It's a chess match here, and Vex is winning it so far.
Yeah, well, you know what, Vex, again, they are actually winning yet again. Saint's going to get that pick on Zuma, and now that's going to leave 2 players by B, knowing, you know what, no one's pushing here, guys. We lost all control of A. They end up losing Legal over by back A, and now Slack has to turn around, or else he's going to get picked off. His teammate there, Saint, will be watching his back. That's going to be a clean shot for Saint, and now it's going to be Vex dealing with a 1v4. 1 player by tree. Vex pushing up. That's Pluto, easy pickings. Now it's going to be 1 kill, 1v3 now, and you see those nades flying in. They know that they're going to be over by American. Vex knows that the pressure's on. If he makes his way toward American, he could get picked off from the right side, so he has to check his corners. But instead, he's going to opt to move around the corner, finding one on the floor, and this could be a huge play here for Vex right around the corner, and he can't quite clutch it, as it will be 2-1 in favor of Vex.
And that's absolutely right, and it's just a very aggressive plays there, but Vex just too strong right there on that setup. They had that planned perfectly.
I mean, I won't lie though, there was a moment there where I thought Vex could do this, you know. So, I mean, yeah, he was dealing with a you know, the odds were against him. Let's just put it like that. But still, that was definitely a fantastic attempt out of Vex. And let's see what they're going to do, what ErupT's going to do on the offensive side now.
Yeah, and Legal, once again, that aggressive bomb pusher, but a pick by Saint in that USR is just an amazing pick for the first one there. And now it's just Smoke's going to go down here, and I'm sure that this is a decoy smoke. They just want to draw out gunfire so they can pick off these players. Very smart plays. Legal will go in, and he's one shot from death, and now he's going to go down.
Vex is outclassing ErupT here in S&D on the defensive side as well. Just what a run there, but Zuma with that sniper, 5-2, definitely keeping his team competitive in this matchup. And they know the bomb's down, so they're gonna swarm that like a pack of dogs. And ErupT's not, or Zuma's not gonna have much of a choice here, but to go right into the dangerous territory. And usually, if there's a pack of dogs facing one area, I don't go to it because I'm afraid. You know, I'm fat, and fat people will just get obliterated, and that's never fun.
Well, but, you know, another thing that's not fun is the fact that he literally has 3 wolves. We're gonna have to go with wolves because these guys are hungry for this one, and he's running out of time. He just is. The bomb is in a really bad spot. And Vex is just going to come out with this one easily. I'll be honest. They're
not going to be able to do anything here. Zuma, as great as he is, search and destroy. You know, miracles can't happen to me. If he had time to take out that last player there, if he was perchance pushing up on 10, which I highly would have doubted, I mean, you know, he could have gotten that there. But Zuma, 7-2. What a run there. Able to pick up 2 kills. Just not enough time to get that round win. Vex leads 3-1.
Yeah, and the huge story is that between the 2 top players for Team Vex, they've got 10 kills, and that is a very good outing there for Vex right now. Zuma trying to pick up some kills with the sniper rifle on defense, but let's go on board with the boys from Vex here on offense.
Well, I'm looking at Saint right now, and he actually ended up losing 2 players.
Yeah,
that's already not good.
It's not good at all, but they can get it done. They do have a disadvantage as far as the man count here, but they just got to make sure to pick up this bomb and make it work for them.
And they end up actually, Huddle ends up getting hit markers there. Is that that blast shield there was going to be there for that protection for Huddle. And now let's see if Huddle, or actually the protection for that one play, I was actually going to be Zuma. Such a heads up play out of that man. And he manages to pick up 2. Can someone stop him? That sniper is so deadly. Let's actually take a look at the final kill cam here. Or at least, you know, yes, there we go. So Zuma finding 1. And then right around the corner, easy
kills right there. It's like he's playing for clips for YouTube, it seems like. Very good picks there by Zuma. 9-2 for his team. And if it wasn't for Zuma, this would not be a close game at all. 3-2 right now. They're down by 1 round. They're back on offense. And right now, it's a very aggressive push to mid-map from Zuma, an aggressive alpha bomb push for the entire team of ErupT.
Yeah, that's right, and this is what we've seen before. We actually saw ErupT do this, and I believe it worked out for them last time. So, actually, no, it didn't, because Pluto ended up getting a dirty double kill there, thus not allowing them to be able to make anything happen. Zuma's going to be watching that mid-street. He finds 1. That's going to be a kill there on Pluto. Now they know, do not walk on the mid-street. 2 players get taken out there for Vexes. It will be up to Slacked and Saint to have to deal with the 4 members of ErupT here, and Zuma just continuing to show why he is so great at search. But Saint able to find 1, nade flying in. That's going to actually prompt that player to back up, getting hit markers, knowing he's going to be right around the corner, and he's able to take him out. Now he has a teammate pushing up. He's going to go for that defuse. Slackto, on the other hand, he's going to look for some help, but he's not going to get it from Saint, who was caught defusing the bomb, and ErupT tied this one up 3-3.
That is what you want to see right now. ErupT playing from behind and gets really clicking on all cylinders, as I like to say, and 3-3 tie going into the 7th round right here. And remember, Vex has a 1-0 lead in this series, so ErupT wanting to get on the board and tie this series up. Let's see if they can play some effective defense here. Automatically send 2 to Alpha, 2 to Bravo, and that's exactly what you want to see from defense.
Yeah, you just got to play it safe. You got to play it safe and anticipate that A push, because they've been going for it a lot. And you mentioned quite a few times the cerebral play of Vex, and you know they've been pushing A quite a bit. And now they have them scared. They have ErupT a little worried. Are they going to push A? Are they going to flank around? What's the deal here? As soon as a smoke goes down on B, well, shots are exchanged, so that's going to prompt at least 1 member to push up from the mid-street there, and you're actually seeing that on the mini-map. So they're playing around the area, And it's just very, you know, preemptive play. You know, just trying to get that early read there and get that early pick.
It's a bluff. It's what it is. They've pushed the same bomb site over and over again, then switch it up when you least expect it. And that's why it was an effective bomb push. 3 down for Team ErupT, and Vex has 3 up, leaving Perplexed all by himself to try to clean this one up.
Yeah, well, he does manage to find one. That was going to be Saint, as he, you know, was poking out just a little bit there. One player actually right behind Perplexed didn't see him. Of course, he wouldn't, because his back's going to be against the wall, and that back door of that trailer will be closed. Gate's going to be closed as well, so if he does decide to go and cut the gate and hit it open, it really won't help him, because they know that where he's going to be positioned on the map. Perplexo, on the other hand, he's going to find one. Now with 7 seconds left on the clock, all it is a matter of playing time, and it won't matter because Slack gets to stop, and that is going to make it 4-3. Vex finally answer back after losing 2 rounds straight.
That's exactly right. And like I said, it's cerebral S&D. They're playing chess, and they're literally just showing what they think that they should do, and then bam, they move in and they take the lead right at the end. And that's effective search and destroy there by Vex. Now, if you're ErupT, you can answer back here and stop that momentum, because Vex is wanting to run away with it.
Well, you would think ErupT's been doing a similar thing as well. They've been pushing A nonstop, Maze. So that means that, you know, it's going to, and look, the same push, 2-2.
Same push.
2-2.
Same push.
But if you notice, though, you got a guy watching the mid-street. You have one pushed up inside of that alley there by the gate alley. So this could end up being a pick there. That one player is going to get that kill, and that was actually going to be Vex there with the stop. So that's going to give them actually a man down, dealing with a 3v2, and 2 members of Vex are going to have to push up and make something happen. Slack is going to take out Vex, though, and it will be up to a 2v2 now. Zuma and Perplex going up against Slack and Pluto. And if you're a betting man, I would go with ErupT on this one, just because of this man, Zuma, right here. I mean, he's just been on fire.
And the clock is on their side, and you have to remember that. The clock plays such a huge factor.
Wow.
And then, of course, the L115 does as well, as he will clean up, and then Perplex will take out Pluto. 4-4 tie right now going into the 9th round. And Golden Boy, I'm excited.
Well, you know, what's crazy about this, too, is that confidence out of ErupT as well, Maze, because they knew. They were just like, there's no way in hell that they're going to be flanking around this. There's not enough time for them to do this. So that gave Zuma some comfort to say, all right, I'm going to get ready for this shot there. One player has to be pushing up on Water Tower. You see it happen all the time. So it was just an amazing read there out of ErupT. And now let's see what's going to happen here. Let's actually jump over to Vex on the attack, because they are going to be pushing B. And last time they did this, it turned out to be successful for them. But, and look at the way that they're playing, too. Look at the way ErupT's playing. They're aggressive on them, but not going to matter. Slack is going to punish him right away.
Yeah, and Vex actually got a little bit too antsy rushing in there when they knew it was a Bravo bomb push. And right now it's a 4v3 situation. Slack still has the bomb and is waiting for callouts to get that bomb down. And right now, what I really like is that aggressive push by Vex is going to really pay off. Because look at the positioning on that mini-map there, Golden Boy. Perfect places to be able to play for picks.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Slack, though, on the other hand, I mean, when you think about Vex, they're angled at a way where the flank's covered, they have that post alley covered, and they have the upper part of the bomb covered as well. But Legal is going to be there for the pick, and there goes the coverage again. Huddle is going to be there for the stop. Jumping over now to Huddle. He's going to find one. That's going to be a clean kill for him. And now you got Slack. He gets taken out. It will be all up to Perplex here, as he looks, and I think he may have found a player move. Oh, no, he didn't see him move. He has about 11 seconds to work with here. Ends up seeing him at the corner of his eye, and that won't matter, as it will be 5-4. Vex looking very, very good here. Poised for victory, if you will.
Yeah, and I really do agree with that statement completely, as, I mean, one more round here by Team Vex guarantees them that win, obviously. ErupT, though, they can stop the bleeding with another tie, but the question is, round 11 is going to definitely go in favor of ErupT if they do allow that, because they have more kills on the board.
And you know what? I just want to point this out real fast. You know, at the start of this game, we said, like, Zuma can't do it on his own. And a huge credit to Vex to step up in the slaying category, but also to Legal and Perplex as well. They've been managing. It's a you know, besides Zuma going into the double digits, it's been a fairly equal game here between these two teams, and the score reflects it as well, 5-4. So I'm looking forward to seeing what ErupT's going to do as they continue to get aggressive and they try and get angles right through that truck there, right to the bottom of the trailer. Not going to get any hit markers, but they do know that they are going to have their hearts set on B. The question is, how does Vex stop this? Do they try and rush out into the docks there? Oh, no. He gets hit markers. Perplex, and man, just what a game this has been so far, but Perplex is able to get that kill, now tying it up 3-3.
Yeah, a phenomenal play, and I know this sounds like a reckless thing to do, but if you just overextend after another pick and go to Alpha, it will throw everything off. But they're really committed to this Bravo bomb, and that's exactly why Vex
they have positioning on it. They have two bodies on it. It's a 1v3. Why not go for the B bomb plant? I mean, it's there, it's in front of you. Now Slack has, you know, his work cut out for him here. There's going to be players spread out equally here, and Slack won't be able to do it. We're going to go to an overtime tied 5-5. And it seems like who has the most kills here will certainly be Vex.
Yeah, I believe, what is it, Vex? Yes, I believe you're right. I believe it is Vex that has a little bit of an edge there as far as the kills, so it looks like they're going to be on that defensive side there, as actually no.
No, I apologize.
Yeah, we both apologize because we were here doing bad math. We apologize.
Bad math. Oh, yeah, actually, I should have known. I should have known. If you look at my math, guys, as Benson says, my Alex's maths, he of course is plural for some reason, is terrible. So I've been trying to improve it though. But in any case, though, Slack though finding one player, that's going to be Zuma. Huge loss there for ErupT, because Zuma, I mean 12-5, you just can't argue with that. Now it seems like they're poised to plant by B.
That is a huge loss. That's disheartening, but Vex and Perplex can get things going. They just got to get a few more picks here to even out the man count. Everybody is just chilling over here by Post. And look at these kills. Look at Vex being able to pick up one there. And this is looking a little bit better here for ErupT. This is a 2v1 situation. And they're on defense. Very good.
Huddle having to deal with a 1v2. One player by Water Tower, another one over by Gate Alley. And if Huddle looks right now, that COD timing comes into play. But you know what? They think that he's going to go and plant it over by A. And I think that they are going to be able to get this one unless he turn. No, he doesn't turn into 10. So this could be that opportunity that Huddle needed to be able to make this one happen as he gets back by the barn, and he's just going to hold this one down. One player pushing up, though. He should be able to take him out if he creeps around the side. Finds him. Shots exchanged. That's going to be a big window. Now 1v1, Vex versus Huddle. The pressure is on with 25 seconds left on the clock. Huddle needs to play this one slow. Vex is going to be directly behind him. I'll keep Vex highlighted here. It's going to be a little game of ring around the rosy, and Huddle's going to come up big with the stop, and that is going to give Vex that lead in this matchup. 2-0 in this best of 5. What a round there for Huddle. My goodness.
That is the last person you wanted alive for Team Vex if you were ErupT was Huddle. And guess what? Huddle clutched it out. 8-8 for his team with 2 plants, and that clutch play to take that victory right there. And Vex commanding this series right now 2-0 against ErupT.
Wow. And the big moment there was because they didn't know that Huddle didn't have the bomb. They didn't know where the bomb was. If they would have saw that bomb over by the B bomb site, that would have just, we'd be swinging a much different tune right now. Yeah. But Huddle was able to get that bomb and make that plant happen because the 2 players of ErupT pushed up and they were trying to go to Gino over to the A bomb site, but that's not going to happen because he put that bomb down, and then Huddle came up clutch the way that the youngster knows how. What a matchup there. I mean, Maze, any of your thoughts on that one?
Well, my thoughts, that's exactly what Vex needed to be able to do. They were having some rounds that just got dropped. They were playing a very even match. But as I always say, when you think about showing all your cards in the beginning and then switching it up at last minute, it really, really works. But then, of course, the gun skill for Vex in Huddle was a very favorable outcome. And, of course, here's one thing, too. Zula got picked off for first blood on that round.
Exactly.
And that was a game changer right there.
I couldn't agree more. All right, guys, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, Blitz. Is Vex going to be able to close this one out 3-0, or will ErupT force a game 4? Find out after this.